Hello, good evening, listeners. This is your host, Club Athlete, the Club that was Sports Sport live right here in Leesburg, Virginia, Loudoun County area. Today, guys, I'll talk to you guys about the fact that Kareem Abdul Jabbar's son, Adam Abdul Jabbar, was arrested for stabbing a neighbor numerous times. I'll get you guys to that for sure. Being the first black man to star in ABC's The Bachelor reality series. 25th season is going to air in 2021. Telling you guys about the fact that Ryan Gutler was arrested for using a shotgun while naked in North Carolina. Jenny Futch, that is. She'll be getting punishment, that is, for a positive drug test. By the way, I'll tell you guys about that for sure. Even Lonnie Walker getting a haircut to free himself of painful memories, even though he was sexually abused, raped, and harassed. So that's all we have for that. And the MLB agreeing to MLB is going to proposing MLB owners are going to have a new proposal to the union, by the way, and to the play association. So I'll get you guys into that just for now. I'm going to start things off with just the fact that Kareem Abdul Jabbar's son, Adam Abdul Jabbar, was arrested for stabbing a neighbor numerous times in San Clemente, California, in the Orange County area. He was charged on one count of assault with a deadly weapon. The victim had non-life-threatening injuries when he was in the hospital. Adam Abdul Jabbar, he appeared on Celebrity Family Feud with his father, Kareem Abdul Jabbar, back in 2017. So if Adam Abdul Jabbar is convicted of this charge, he will indeed be facing jail time for sure. So not gonna look good there. Some other news I want to get down to, by the way, that I also forgot about this, that Antonio Brown, that is, he however will be Antonio Brown gets 2 years. He gets 2 years probation. He pled no contest, that is, by the way, for a moving truck driver assault case, by the way. And unfortunately for him, he pled no contest to a felony burglary battery charge and 2 lesser misdemeanor charges to a moving truck company case, that is. Moving truck battery charge, by the way. He gets no jail time. He will have 2 years probation. He will undergo a psychological evaluation, take a 13-week anger management course. AB can travel nationwide for work. AB has to complete 100 hours community service. He's got to stay away from 2 victims in the case, by the way. He's sitting the punishment without formally admitting guilt in the case, by the way. So, now his lawyer, Carson Hancock, says we're here. The case was a civil dispute. Let's know we're charged criminal case. Working with the Borough County prosecutors for an acceptable conclusion to this case. Now, the adjudication was withheld in the case. Will not have a felony record as a result of the plea. Results of the misunderstanding from concerning the payment of costs for the moving of Antonio's family from California to Florida. So, Antonio Brown, that is, he probably resumed his career in the NFL. Wants to, so that right there is pretty exciting news there. And obviously, that's the repercussions that Antonio Brown's going to face. This is from the moving truck driver incident, moving truck driver battery case, by the way, after what he was arrested for. So he's going to have 2 years probation. He's going to undergo evaluation, a psychological evaluation, 13-week anger management course. And also, be right back, everybody. All right, ladies and gents. So I was saying, where was I? All right. Sorry about that, everybody. So as I was saying that is AB is going to be fake. AB is going to have 2-year probation. He's going to be doing 100 hours, 100 hours community service. Not only that, psychological evaluation, 13-week management course, and those are because he had right there. So he's going to face the music right there. So there you have it, everybody. Another news I want to address, by the way, that former BMX and X Games medalist Ryan Gutler was arrested after he was firing off a shotgun while he was naked outside of a Wilmington, North Carolina home. Now cops say he was accused of roaming the streets. Gutler was accused of roaming the streets with a firearm. Now cops arrived. They saw Gutler ran to a garage and barricaded himself, refused to come out. SWAT and negotiators arrived on the scene to help extract Gutler. Fortunately, he complied with nobody getting hurt. They took Gutler to a nearby medical center for assessment before they arrested and booked him on several numerous charges: felony, breaking, entering, and going armed to terror people. And he's still in custody, by the way. So, not looking good there for Ryan Gutler. I can tell you that. So, dude needs help. He really needs help. I will say that right now. He does need some help. So, make no mistake about that. Also, some other news that I want to sort of get into, by the way, that Jenny Fudge, who's a U.S. Olympic boxer, she is cleared and she won't be getting any punishment for a positive drug test after she accidentally ingested a banned substance through sex. This is a crazy storyline. Fudge learned of the positive doping test back in March. Back in March, by the way. USA launched an investigation that she claimed it was all because she was banging her. Oh my! Kill him saying this. I cannot believe I'm saying this. She banged her boyfriend without any protection. And Jenny Fudge wasn't lying. Jenny Fudge wasn't lying. Her positive sample did. It came through intercourse. Fudge's male partner was using therapeutic doses of letrozole and GW 1516 and the low amounts of letrozole metabolite. GW 1516 metabolites detected in her sample were consistent with recent exposure to the substance of sexual transmission. Fudge will now get no penalty over the positive test, which is good news for her. She's going to be the U.S. flyweight in the Tokyo Olympics next summer. So that is a wild storyline, I can tell you that. And Jenny Fudge, she gets no penalty for this. So that is good news right there, I will say. But yeah, how did that turn out? Well, it's clear by USADA. She gets no penalty. Will be banned or suspended for that. So that is pretty much good news. That is pretty much good news right there. I will say it for sure. Yep. Make no mistake about that. So that is pretty much good news there. I want to say happy birthday to Mark Henry, to the world's strongest man, former WWE World Champ, former WWE Hall of Famer. Mark Henry's birthday today. Wish him happy birthday, everybody. Say birthday wishes, birthday shouts to him as well. So please do so, everybody, on that note, on that particular note. So that's awesome news right there. I will say that. So you gotta love it, though. You gotta love it. Also, some other news I want to address, by the way, that the MLB owners, they executed. They're expected to send a new proposal to the players union, including that includes full prorated season. Includes a 6 season between 70 and 75 games, a 2020 season between 75 games. Now, the proposal includes payment marks between 80 and 85%, and the player's prorated salary, by the way. The slight increase from owners' last offer, the expanded playoffs, and finals will be off the pay of the players pool will be and share of the players pool playoff pool for players. So that right there is pretty much surprising. The latest ever proposal to players slightly closes the financial gap between the sides. Still falls shy of the union's desire for full prorated salaries. The sides are a critical juncture as they work toward a return to play agreement. They led to a union call for 72 games and for players to max out at 80% of their prorated salaries. The total compensation will be 1.27 bill guaranteed and can max out at 1.5 bill on top of an extra 50 mil that would go to playoff teams, raising the overall percentage up to 83%. Players would expand to 10 to 16 teams. Players would have a choice on whether to implement or nullify the qualifying offer, stifle past free agents. So the offer includes a roster size of 30 for first 2 weeks of the season, 20 for the next 2 weeks, 26 after. Roster has scheduled to be 26 players this season. So that right there, if the parties can reach this agreement, that is, Rob Manfred will implement a shorter schedule expected to be in the 48 to 55 game range. So this right there is pretty much surprising. Now they did was an 89 game season. That's gonna be like a 76 game season. So apparently, nevertheless, both hearts hope they'll be doing spring training for 2.0 Wednesday. Earliest teams could gather at this point would be from June 22nd. A 3-week period to prepare for a season. The mid-July start is the likeliest outcome for a longer season. And everything that burns off the calendar also lessens the potential length of a season, which is likely to prompt a final showdown in the coming days. The score between the sides remains high as the MLB heads to a critical season, which its current collective bargaining agreement will expire. The current size issue could grow into even larger problems, particularly absent a deal to restart the season now. So LBP is doing some proposals, and obviously, they don't know which one to go with. So that could be in the works pretty soon. I will say that. So make no mistake about that. Another news I want to pretty much address here, by the way, that so the other news I want to point down to, by the way, Lonnie Walker, who does play for the Spurs, he shares the reason behind his hair. That is he's using it as a cloaking device. In fifth grade, he was after back in middle school in fifth grade that he was at the middle school days that he was raped and abused as a kid. Ready to move on, and he basically got a much deeper meaning than just wanting a new look. And he says right here, the real truth as to why I started doing this early fifth grade, cloaking device for me. During the summer of my fifth grade year, I was around my family, sexually harassed, raped, abused, got cussed to it because being at that age, you don't know what is what. Had a mindset that my hair was something that I can control. My hair was what I can make and create and be mine. He used his time during the coronavirus to accept his past and forgive everyone responsible for his struggles. Dead weight. He says right here, me cutting my hair was more than just a cut. There was a mask of me hiding the insecurities that I felt the world wasn't ready for. But now, better than ever, out with the old, in with the new, shed my skin mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Life will always be hard. Gotta play with the cards. Your cards you dealt with, and try to make a winning hand. And if you lose, it's never a loss. It's a lesson. It's a lesson, by the way. So, yeah, this is pretty much surprising news. And basically, he said his hair looks like a pineapple shape. So he did get a haircut, and basically, he says because of the virus, I began to truly look at myself in the mirror and see who I truly was, even behind closed doors. He found peace and internal happiness through this journey. God willing, I forgave everyone, even the people that don't deserve it. Why? Because it's dead weight. Time doesn't wait on anyone. So why should I waste my time on it? Cutting my hair was more than just a cut. My hair was a mask of me hiding the insecurities that I felt the world wasn't ready for. Man, I'm better than ever. Out with the old and with the new. and I'm gonna be off this for a while. Still going through this. Just know I love each and every one of you guys. Peace, love, and happiness. Lonnie Walker got rid of this spiked out mohawk of his, and he's got a cut. He's got a cross. He's got a cross on his face. He used to have like a red. He used to have like a red mohawk. So it's pretty amazing. And now he's got a cross on his hair, and the style. It's really amazing. I mean, he had good hair though, but he shaved it. He cut it off, so to look good in that part. So that's a big game changer for sure. I could say that he probably need to get a haircut. I could say you that much. So best news you ever heard. So that right there didn't surprise anybody. I will say that. So people used to like his hair, but don't know why. But he decided to cut it off. So that old hair is gone. He got a cross on his hair, and that's that. So all you guys gotta know for that, on that particular note, that is so that's biggest news yet, we'll say. Ladies and gents, that's going to do it there for the Clothing About Sportswear. Please be sure you always like to subscribe to the Clothing About Sportswear YouTube channel and Facebook page by any means necessary. Be sure to send me your comments and tweet your thoughts on Adam Abdul Jabbar being arrested for stabbing a neighbor numerous times. Let me know if this is going to face any repercussions as well, and I'll just respond. Tell me what you think of Matt James being the first black man to start on the 25th season of The Bachelor, airing in 2021. Let me know in the comments what your reaction, thoughts about that are. I will address a response to that. Same birthday wishes out to Mark Henry. It's his birthday today. Wish the strongest man happy birthday to him. And same birthday shout out your birthday tweets to him as well, everybody. Please do so. Also, let me think of Lonnie Walker trying to get a haircut, getting his haircut after he had some bad memories. Let me know about the comments. I'll definitely address the response to that for sure, everybody. Let me know what you think of the repercussions that AB just got. 2 years probation, psychological evaluation, 13-week anger management course, 100 hours community service, and staying away from 2 victims in the cases. Let me know in the comments what your reaction thoughts are. I'll address the response to that, everybody, on that. What do you think of the MLB owners trying to expect to get a new proposal? Let me know about in the comment section. I'll address the response to that, everybody, on that. No, right there. What do you think of Jenny Futch's wild storyline when she tested positive on a drug test and it was through sex? So please let me know in the comments what your reaction thoughts about that are. I can most only address response to that. So she won't get penalized for that, by the way. She won't get penalized for it. But that's pretty much surprise news there. She hopefully completes the Olympics. So let me know about in the comment section. What do you think of regards to Matt Gutler's gonna face? Let me know about the comment section. I'll just response to everybody on that. And pretty much all I got to say right there, everybody. I've had more breaking news, showing times like updates on my students, and a whole lot more than Clubhouse Sports, all things sports related, everything you need to know. That's all I got to say, everybody. So take care, you guys. You guys have a good evening. Black Lives Matter, and please stay safe. Bye-bye.